Hello and welcome to Terraria. My name's Todd, also known as Magimic, and this is, of course, Terraria. Last time we finished off by defeating, I believe it was the Eater of... No, it was the Hive Mind. That's who we defeated last time. Which allowed us to get True Shadow Scales, which you might notice I've cleaned out my inventory just of junk. Oh, I noticed one thing I didn't get rid of. Need to get rid of these cobwebs. Don't need those. But cleaned out my inventory of junk. I've just mostly put it in the chests, whatever I didn't need. And we're going to craft a couple things, and then we're actually going to focus on this episode cleaning up some of the other bosses, such as Crabulon, the Queen Jellyfish, maybe even the Viscount, but I don't have any... Yeah, I don't have any unholy shards, so the Viscount will probably have to wait until we can finally get a Blood Moon. That'll allow us to get those. But we definitely can build some stuff with the shadow scales. Let's see. I know we can build something now. What do we need to build it? So we need a demon altar. Okay. We're also going to need some rotten chunks. The one thing we definitely have to do as a magic caster is make sure we get our hands on the Shade Rain Staff. We'll be using a Shade Rain Staff for a very long time. And we'll eventually be able to use the Knight's Ray. But that'll take us some time as well. Could even make the wand later on, but for now, let's pull out some chunks of meat. Oh, let's put that back. I know I have to have some somewhere. Just gotta find them. There we go. Rotten chunks. Perfect. Alright. And we will find the closest demon altar. I think there's one right down here, isn't there? Just right down our little terrible elevator here. Pretty sure there is, yep, a demon altar. A little bit sooner than I was thinking, but... Alright, let's see. Armageddon, what? Effect can be toggled on and off. This is an item from the Calamity mod, which makes bosses harder. Yeah, we definitely don't want to use that. As I stated previously, this is just a hard mode run of Terraria. I'm not going to use any of the items which would make things ridiculous. Let's see, don't need to summon the Hive Minds. We do want to get the Shade Rain Staff, though. Alright, so Shade Rain Staff is amazing for any sort of magic user. You always want to make sure you pick it up. Summons dark aura rain from the sky. Is there anything else we need? Perfect dark is okay. I think the dank staff is quite good, if I remember correctly, compared to the meteor staff. I think it does less damage, but the creepers are better at homing. So we'll take a look at that just real quick. Sure, we'll get the other staff as well, just to take a look at it. And that kind of covers everything we can build for the moment. If we go back and defeat the Hive Mind again, we could potentially do more with it later on, but let's see. So the dank staff summons these things, and those look a lot different than I remember them. I believe they attack much faster than the meteor heads, but we will see as time goes on. Let's see, what did we get? We got Storm Spray. It's a really slow ability. That seems to be more useful. We'll go with that for the moment. Our bee gun was really good with the bee backpack, with the warding hive pack, so I think I'm going to keep that for the moment. Definitely have to have my Shade Rain Staff up here, though. Let's throw the potions back in the inventory. Alright. Do I need to get rid of the Storm Spray? I could probably get rid of it. I don't necessarily need to have it. Shop. You might have also noticed we've changed our look a little bit to... I've changed back to the Wolfram set just because I think it looks a little bit more magical, a little bit more interesting. Alright, I'm going to throw all my corrupt stuff into a chest somewhere. Hoping I can fit it all into the same chest. Somewhere. Okay, we'll throw it in here for now. I'm going to keep the meteor head staff in my inventory just for a moment in case it is actually better than these dank creepers, but I'm not going to keep it forever. Sort. Let's take all those out, throw those in there, sort, there we go. Alright, so now we're going to focus on creating those boss items. We can summon Crabulon, which is okay, the Sprout. We'll see if we can't find that. Alright, so we need 25 glowing mushrooms. Okay, that should be relatively simple to get. Do we already have 25 glowing mushrooms? Probably not. I don't remember farming any glowing mushrooms at any point, so probably don't really have any at all. I do have some glowing mushroom seeds, but that's about it. Anything else? Come on. Should be something somewhere. Nope, doesn't look like it. That's a shame. Okay. Alright, well, we'll go get some glowing mushrooms then. The jellyfish resonator is the other one. Oh, I do not want to throw my mirror onto the ground. So, let's see, what do we need for the jellyfish resonator? Jellyfish resonator. So we need aquatic bars and a pink jellyfish. Where do we get aquatic bars? Coral and sea scales. Okay, those are things we can get near the sea. What side is the sea that's like nice, not horrible? I think that's the horrible sea. The sulfurous sand sea. Okay, this is the sea that we can go to that's not so bad. So we'll be going over there. And we can't do the Viscount yet because we don't have unholy shards. So let's see, where's the closest mushroom biome to where we are? Way down there, huh? That's a shame. Where do I want to go? Sea or mushroom biome? Let's go to the sea. The sea has some interesting stuff that maybe we can get some good drops while we're there. What does this guy have? Oh, he's a celestial magnet? That is something you usually don't get till much later. So we'll grab that. Can we make some good stuff out of that? So we can make a celestial emblem. A celestial emblem becomes a Lilith emblem. Okay, so there's lots of stuff we can make with celestial magnet. We might need to buy 2. We can build celestial magnets later on though. Okay. Celestial cuffs become deific amulet. Or the Arc Wizard's Soul. Deific Amulet becomes the Rampart of the Deities. Okay. It gets a little bit above my head. We'll buy 2 of them just to make sure, because Celestial Cuffs are amazing, plus the Celestial Emblem is also pretty good for our magic ways. These creepers look really horrifying, don't they? I don't remember them looking so terrifying, but I guess that's just how it goes. What do we want to get rid of? Could probably get rid of the bee pack for the moment. Don't necessarily absolutely need it, so we'll go without it for the moment. I think we'll be just fine even without it. Oh, I forgot. I should have summoned my creepers when I had the hive mind activated. So we will use that. Alright, so if you've never seen a Shade Rain Staff or the Crimson Rain Staff before and you don't know why it's useful, for magic users, being able to do consistent magic damage is sometimes quite difficult because their spells tend to be very sporadic, is the word I would probably use for it. But the Shade Rain and Crimson Rain Staff allows you to summon a couple of clouds, which effectively do constant damage, and for certain armor sets that becomes very useful. Alright, well, they kind of rocked that little thing's world. I think they're going to be okay, the creepers. They seem to be doing alright. We'll see as time goes on. We'll also replace them at some point, so... I probably should look for some Sky Islands to see if I can't get some good stuff from them as well, but we'll focus on doing the ocean this time around, and then we'll worry about that in another episode. So in the future episodes, we're going to focus on Skeletron and base building. I do somewhat have an idea of what I want to do with our base, but it will probably take maybe an episode or two just to get our base kind of in order. So yeah, when we get to that point, now that we've got somewhat good tools, and I kind of have an idea of what I actually want to do with it, hopefully it won't be super difficult. Gathering the materials is going to be a pain in the butt though. So that might be another episode on top of the base building episodes, but we will see. It's always one of those things that in these series like this that you never really take the time to appreciate how much work and effort goes into just the simple things. A lot of the time content creators will kind of glaze over how much they really put into the gathering of items to build things, or they'll effectively cheat them in and just skip that entire process. But, you know, if we're playing games, we might as well do it at least a little bit legit and actually show off how you actually get some of this stuff and how much time it actually takes to get there. Not give a inappropriate showing of it. Wow, they really just wrecked that guy. I think the shadow creepers do less damage, but really do hit much, much faster. I like the staff, this magic attack staff. Ooh, frame rate kind of died a little bit there though because of the particles. I might have to change down my settings a little bit, or turn down my settings, that is, because the staff is kind of messing it up with the particles. And I know that there's a lot of magic later on that'll get even worse. Alright, so our main goal when we go to the ocean is to clear out and get the materials required for some aerolite bars so we can create the jellyfish resonator. Which, if I remember correctly, was some scales from some of the enemies, and also some coral. So now that we can breathe underwater though, hopefully that won't be a problem to us. Thank God for getting this ocean crest from the Desert Scourge earlier. Would have probably been far more difficult without it. There is an effect in the ocean biome that was created, which effectively slowly kills you over time if you don't have the ability to breathe underwater. And thanks to our little effect there, though, we won't have to worry about any of that. Let's grab some coral. Really can't see. I'd love to get some flares going so we can actually see some stuff here. Alright, I can see a little bit now. Gonna have to trust that my summons will be able to deal with most of the enemies. I don't think they'll have any problems though. Got us a starfish. Man, everything is just so slow underwater. Won't be any faster until we get up to points like when we get the mermaid shells and things like that. Just gonna plug our way along though. Let's get some more flares out here so we can actually see. Thankfully in this biome down below me, which I believe is referred to as the thorium depths, I think there's lots of things that allow you to see better, but maybe if we're lucky we'll also get a jellyfish, what is it? One of the jellyfish necklaces, that's what it is, which will help you see underwater. Cloaking gland, huh. I wonder what that does. We'll take a look here in a second. Alright, so we've cleared out the sea for the most part. Ooh, we got flippers. Cloaking gland is a material. What does it do? Allows us to create... Reduces creature's ability to detect you in the abyss. 2-minute duration. Huh. It doesn't seem all that useful. Maybe it is for some people, but I don't think it'll be that useful for us. Okay, so that's one chest opened. What's in the other one? Some more flippers. Nothing super useful though. Okay. Let's blast some of these enemies. Get them out of our way. I've already gotten enough scales to build at least a couple things. But but we're probably going to need more as time goes on. So we're going to collect a bunch of stuff. Man, my inventory is already almost full. I don't need this deathweed. I probably don't need these talons or desert feathers, but I'd like to hold on to as much materials as possible whenever I can. Huh. Never seen that before. That's apparently like an enemy that uses a coin to try and lure you in. That's kind of cool. There was an update for thorium a little bit back, but I did not see any of the new content until now, so that might be a new piece of the content. I'm not sure. What is this? Apparently it was something. I cannot tell if there's anything here. Alright, so... Oh, moving kind of quickly. What is this? Refreshing bubble. Inhaling bubble gave you some extra health. Oh, extra breath. Huh. Well, that's kind of nice. We could probably put on the flippers while we're underneath the water so we can move a little bit better. I don't need this mushroom. You know what? I'm going to delete these talons on this, and I'm going to keep that fetid essence just because. We'll keep the kelp seeds, though. I remember the kelp being useful for something. I just don't remember what it was at the moment. Don't need that. Probably don't need these urchin stingers because not focusing on going underwater at the moment, or not focusing on throwing damage. That's what it is. Gotta get my head straight. Trying to collect all this new stuff, and I'm seeing things I've never seen before, so... brackish clumps. I remember we can put these brackish clumps into the extractinator, I believe, and that'll give us some stuff. Aquite. I think we can make an armor set out of this aqua stuff. I don't remember how good it is, though. Gills potion. Breathe water instead of air. No, sure, why not? Might as well use it. I don't see any reason not to. Water chestnuts. We can turn them into something. What can we turn them into? Endless water chestnuts. Or spring water. We can turn spring water into bottomless spring water. Ooh. That's actually kind of useful because, you know, an upgrade to our potions wouldn't be bad at all. We'll probably make that at some point. So yes, one of the benefits of having the infinity mod is that you get bottomless potions, which bottomless potions means things like bottomless infinity potions, which is quite nice. I think these are broken textures right here, these little boxes. I think one of the updates must have messed with my generation of this world, which is kind of a shame. I don't think there's anything I can really do about that at this time. I may decide to, in the future, make a new world if I find out that there's some stuff that they've added that I would like to get in some of the new generations, but we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping that that will not be the case, just because it's really a pain when that sort of thing happens. Ow. Man. That one hit real hard. Okay. Killed that guy. Let's not get hit by stuff, so we need sea scales, not depth scales, at least not for the moment. Let's see. I remember there being like chests down in this sort of like area here. We do move much faster with these bubbles, so that's kind of nice. Let's see. Let's get one of these going. Really don't need torches, but we'll keep hold of them. I should have not kept my wood while I was here. That was kind of a silly thing to do, wasn't it? Alright, so I'm going to collect some more of this. We do have enough to create a jellyfish resonator, I think. Let's take a look. That was our main goal, anyway. So we need a couple bars. Seashell, which do we... Yeah, we've got some seashells, and we've got a starfish. We got some starfishes to create the bars themselves. We just needed coral and sea scales. So we'd have enough to create 10 bars, which is really all we needed. Is that better than our pick? No. Yeah, I don't see anything else of like massive use down here. I believe, like I said, that there are some chests or some stuff down here. Oh, there's a life crystal right there, but I don't really need it. And I think we can do some stuff with the, what is it? The ore that we just got. If I can find out where I put it in my inventory. There it is, the aquite. What can we do with that? We can create all this different stuff. Is anything actually useful though? Oh, better pickaxe. That would be kind of nice. Anything else? Could create a ranged weapon. Could create a pike. That's kind of nice. Not doing the healer class stuff. Not worrying about range damage really, so I'm not going to worry about the weapon. Can create an ocarina later on. Interesting. Can create the depth divers stuff. I remember this being pretty okay. Yeah, so you gain 8% damage, 8% movement speed, or 8% damage, 10% movement speed, and 6% crit chance. And you can breathe underwater, which is pretty good for that set. I don't remember what the effect of the set is, though. Aside from the magic weapon, there's nothing really there. I was hoping there would be like a summon weapon that goes along with this stuff, but I guess not. We'll probably come back for that later. Let's just head back. Create a resonator, come back and fight the boss. I don't want to spend forever doing this sort of stuff, so we're gonna just kind of rush through it a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. So I did apparently have some shells and stuff beforehand. I probably should have checked for that, shouldn't I have? Let's see. We'll toss the depth scales in there. We'll toss the brackish clumps into the things. And at the extractinator so we can get some of the stuff that we can get from it. Onyx. I don't remember onyx before, so that might be a new item that they've probably added. Throw that in there, throw that in there. I can do some stuff with amber if I remember correctly. There's a staff you can create with it, the prehistoric, that's the one, the prehistoric summoning staff. I need some blood though. And some sturdy fossils. Alright, well we'll probably work towards that eventually. What else? Let's see, where did our coral... I do actually have a good amount of blood. I don't think we have any fossils though, sturdy fossils, or at least not enough of them. So we'd have to go farm some more, which would be kind of a pain at this point. Let's see. Okay, so there's our sea scales, got those. We'll deposit the ore, because we don't need that. We will toss a flipper in there. Let's see, maybe if the menacing flipper is the one we should be wearing, and then the fleeting one. Okay, I'll toss the marine kelp in there. The marine kelp I remember being useful for something, I just don't remember what it was at this exact moment. Now where, oh where... Nope, the sort. Okay, so I don't think the coral's in this one. Let's see, I don't think the coral's in that one either. Ah, there it is. Of course it's right in front of my face, as always. Alright, we'll throw that in there, I'll throw that in there, throw those in there. Okay, we're good to go. Takes me forever to get anything done, I swear. Let's just craft a bunch of those. And now we've got our bars, we should be able to create a jellyfish resonator with something. What do we create it on? Let's see. Demon altar, okay. So we'll head down to the demon altar. Alright. And then after we deal with queen jellyfish real quick, we will... Actually, because it's nighttime, maybe we should go farm some of the mushrooms for the Crabulon. So we can get him off the list as well. Alright. Now where is that biome? It's way down there. Alright, let's head over to our other elevator, because this one's not going to be super useful. We will also throw our stuff in a chest, the rest of the stuff that we've got on our person. There we go, that stuff. Don't need any of that now, because we already have the boss summoning item. Once we summon a boss once, we'll be able to talk with Fargu, and he'll be able to give us more boss summoning items for money. So I'm not super worried about building any more than just one, because as long as we can defeat it the first time, we'll be good. Alright. Let's see, where are we going? I should have just zoomed out on my little mini-map here. Alright, so we're going to have to go down, around, and up. Can't go straight there, can we? What a pain in the butt. Might be able to cut across right here? Yeah, we could probably cut across right here. Gonna have to deal with this hoplite though. Come here. Come here, jerk. Whoa. He's throwing spears at me. There we go. Dealt with. I don't like the giant pool of lava either. That's not really kosher. I just realized I forgot my Hermes boots. That's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm gonna go down and around. I don't think I want to try and deal with this giant pool of lava right now. But we can go right through here. And just come down here. I'm gonna have to negotiate a little bit of lava regardless, but at least over here there's kind of a more set path. And I was kind of hoping not to go straight into the lava, but there we go. So we need to keep going over just a little bit, and then we can go up. Okay. Doing good so far. Not out of the woods just yet, but we're doing alright. Really wish the only mushroom biome we had wasn't so far down, nor was it surrounded by mostly lava. Would make it a whole lot easier to get over here. Okay. Oh, of course, right into the lava. It's gotta be, every single time. Let's eat a pie. Okay. Now we will start harvesting. Oh, this is a dagger. I didn't even realize that this was a dagger. Well, it's kind of an annoyance, but I don't think we're going to be super troubled by it. I remember there's something about these golden lichens. I think we want to kill one of them for some reason. I don't remember the reason, though. Yeah, he's dead now. He had a Vanquisher medal on him, but I think those are used for something that I don't really care about too much. Yeah, I think there's an NPC that sells stuff to you for those Vanquisher medals, and I don't really think I'm worried about it. Whoa, my summon just did a ridiculous amount of damage to that guy. Okay, so how many mushrooms do we have so far? Not enough. I need a couple more mushrooms. We also have to fight the boss in this tiny little area, and I don't really like that. Especially because, again, mostly covered in lava. I don't want your table, game. Don't give me your mushroom table, I don't want it. Alright, it might be worth it to clean out like this little area here. Like, just mine away at it. So we can at least maybe get a little bit more of a boss arena. Just a little bit would be okay. I don't know what's over here, but I'm not really super worried about it. Is that like a flying slime over on the left there? I've never seen one of those before. Yeah, there's flying slimes. It's kind of weird. Really drop. Aerolite ore. Aerolite ore. This is important stuff if I remember correctly. It allows you to create aerolite bars, which allows you to create wings. Yeah, I do remember that being useful. Oh my god, is that the goblin? I thought he only spawned in the dungeon. Okay, sure. I'll buy your table. Cool. Also buy a set of rocket boots. Awesome. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting to find the goblin down here. But he's now an NPC. We'll probably get him more later, but the big thing that we needed to get from him was his the Tinker's Workshop. Which now we've got tons of stuff we can do. Awesome. Let's see, did we get enough mushrooms? We did not get enough mushrooms. There's a couple more right here. I don't think it's going to be enough to get what we need. Yeah, we got about 18 mushrooms, so not a lot. We'll come back next time and get some more mushrooms. Let's go back. We'll put down our Tinker's Workshop and maybe build a couple things. Because I know that there are now a couple things we can actually do now that we've got the Tinker's Workshop. The big one being that we can now create a set of rocket boots combined with the Hermes boots. I just gotta find those Hermes boots somewhere, wherever they are. There they are. Cool. Okay, so we can create a new set of boots. Whoa. Whoa. I can create a barbarian's essence already? How can I do that? I don't think I'm supposed to be able to create... Oh. Okay. I created a Lucky Apprentice's essence, and I'm not sure how I did that. I think that might be a glitch. I'm not positive. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to create these right away. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Alright, so we did create the Spectre boots, though. And we do have the materials somewhere to create the lightning boots. So we got an anglet, or an aglet. And where is my thing of the wild wind? That's what it is. Alright, so we got enough for that. Wow, the Lucky Apprentice Essence is something that I was not expecting to get right away. Because you should have to make this, and... yeah, look at all the stuff that goes into one of them. I definitely didn't have all those to begin with. You can make the melee one, the magic one. Automatically use magic potions when needed. And the ranged one. Interesting. Again, I don't think I was supposed to be able to have that, but oh well. We're not going to worry about it for the moment. Maybe that was something they added in later. Again, I don't know. We will see as time goes on. But I did want to create the survivalist boots. Well, we'll replace the minion thing for the moment. The armored papyrus scarab. Just because I think the survivability you get from the survivalist boots will be better for the moment. Combined with everything else we've got. And now that we've got the Lucky's Apprentice Essence, we're probably just going to wreck the Queen Jellyfish. Alright, we'll go destroy the Queen Jellyfish real quick. And now we're going to be able to run like ridiculously quick. Plus we got the rocket boot effect now from the lightning boots. Yeah, look at that. Look how quick we are. The dash might actually be more worth it now from the shield because of how the effect goes. Oh, there's a sandstorm going down. I don't think we can see her yet, but there is an enemy we want to find here in the desert, which is the sand elementals, because they drop something we would like to get, because it will help with summoning. There's a really cool summoner item in Calamity which allows you to summon like a bunch of elementals, and it also boosts your stats a whole bunch. I don't know if those elementals actually do a lot of damage, but, you know, it's cool to have a bunch of minions to work for you. And so when you're trying to just fight bosses and deal with certain things, it's nice to have a bunch of, like, ways to get around that. I probably don't need the blizzard in a bottle, honestly, since I've got the lightning boots, but, I'm not worried about it. I like having the extra little bit of mobility, and it gives us a little bit extra vertical, which is nice. May decide to get rid of the blizzard in a bottle quite soon, though. given that we'll probably get a set of wings here. We do have to find a sky island. Maybe that's what we'll do next time, is focus on finding a sky island and fighting Crabulon. Because if we can find a sky island and fight Crabulon, the Crabulon is not a super important thing, but the sky island will allow us to get some feathers, which will allow us to actually create those wings, since we already have the aerialite. I didn't think we were going to be able to get that much aerialite early on, but those slimes spawned down in that biome. Alright, we're almost to the ocean. Again, once we get to the end of the game, it'll be nice to have those teleporters. Won't have to worry about actually walking places anymore. Just pretty much skip our way there. Alright, so now we've got everything we need. We've gotten some really nice upgrades. Combined with the survivalist boots and everything, we've got a lot of power now. Let's go ahead and fight Queen Jellyfish. I don't think she's going to be much of a problem, but I'm still going to buff up just in case. Alright, so I'm going to fight her actually in the water. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Unless she just runs up and touches me. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be all that dangerous. Let's go Shadering Staff. And we'll use this new staff that we got and see how much damage that does. An okay amount of damage. It really slows down the game a little bit though. That's not great overall. Oh, and there goes all of our mana already. Oh, oh. See, that would be, you know, rather terrifying if it wasn't for the fact that we have the ability to fly now pretty much with our jetpack boots. Alright, so drop those clouds on top of ourselves again. Ooh. That's kind of scary. I don't think I've ever seen that attack before, but overall not too imposing. Shoot some bees. Oh, this bubble attack would be rather annoying, but not only are we near the ocean with lots of water, but we're also... Oh, and we're dead. Oh. Huh. I wasn't expecting to die like that. I was completely not paying attention to my health. I figured that we wouldn't have any major issues, but that goes to show my overconfidence. Alright. Well, I was hoping to end on a more positive note with being able to fight Queen Jellyfish and all, but I guess I was just far, far too overconfident. I don't think I had any good potions with me at the time. I wasn't paying attention to my health, really. Should have been. Definitely could have dealt with Queen Jellyfish. Next time we will, and we'll also deal with Crabulon, plus we'll maybe focus on finding a sky island. But until then, goodbye.